from Fit and Fabulous, and today I'm gonna show you how to make 3 Dalgona coffees. So the first Dalgona coffee I'm gonna show you how to make is just like a regular sugar-free version. The second one I'm gonna show you how to make is a salted caramel, and the third one is a LadyBoss Greens Dalgona coffee. So I'm making this video, it's first thing in the morning. This is the only time that's like kind of quiet in my house. Honestly, it has been crazy since, you know, like the COVID stuff hit. My daughter is basically, she's doing like online schooling, so it's kind of like crazy during the day. Everybody's at home and it's just loud and crazy. So basically the only time I can really make my videos is first thing in the morning. So it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm showing you guys quickly how to make these Dalgona coffees. And plus I want to show you guys my hair. This is what I like to call like the quarantine hair. So I like to do French braids, and I've never really been good at like Dutch braids. So I don't know if you guys can actually see like the back of it. I've been pretty much working on it every single day, and I feel like I'm doing really, really good. The next braid I'm gonna try to work on is like the fishtail braid. I'm gonna have to learn how to do it, you know, that's what YouTube's good for. So if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Lindsay, and I'm from Fit and Fabulous, and I make videos like this every single Thursdays. So I post videos on weight loss, I do fun recipes, I do fun reviews, and basically just do lots of really fun stuff on this channel. So if you guys are new to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button, as well as the notifications so you guys never miss a video like this in the future. As well as if you guys like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up so I know to make more videos like this in the future. Okay, so let's just kind of dive into it, how to make these coffees. Of course, the first thing you're gonna need is a bowl. You're gonna need some instant coffee. That's kind of like the main basis of like the Dalgona coffee, or like the original one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our instant coffee, we're gonna take 2 tablespoons of instant coffee, put it into our bowl. So 1, 2, and so the way Dalgona coffee actually works is basically you just have like equal parts like instant coffee, sugar, and then water. But we're actually gonna do like the sugar-free version. That's the first one I'm gonna show you guys how to make. So basically all we need, like I said, is the instant coffee. Now for the sugar-free version, I like to use Swerve, or you can use like xylitol. I don't know if you guys can get it online right now, but I know I had this in the cover, so this is what I like to use. It's really good. It doesn't taste like nasty or anything. It's got like a really good flavor. So we're gonna use 2 tablespoons of that. And with Swerve, there is 2 different types. So this is just the granular one, as well as you can get the icing sugar one, but we're just using the granular one. So we're gonna put in 1, 2 of those, and then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of hot water. So I got 1 tablespoon and the 2nd tablespoon. So this is what it looks like. Like I said, it's just instant coffee. We got some Swerve in there, and we got our water. So now what you can do is you can actually whip this with a hand whip, but it's gonna take pretty much the entire day, and I think that's why it's called quarantine coffee. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the hand mixer. It takes about 5 minutes or so with the hand mixer. So you basically just want to keep whipping it until you form peaks. So I want to keep whipping it a little bit more. So that is definitely a lot better. So now for the fun part. So basically we have like our coffee meringue. I like to call it meringue almost, like a whipped coffee, Dalgona, whatever. So what we need to do is we need to take a glass. So you can either add water if you want. I mean, I'm not really into just like water and coffee, but I like to add a little bit of almond milk, so it's almost like a latte as well. So you can either add hot almond milk. Now, of course, this is like the unsweetened version. So you can either add the hot or you can do cold. So right now I'm just gonna show you guys the cold version. So basically you can take your cup, you just wanna add a little bit of cold almond milk. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna add our coffee on top. Like that. So this is the original Dalgona coffee, but just the sugar-free version. So, and then you get the combination of the almond milk with the coffee. It is really good. The hot version is always really good as well. So with the cold, I mean, I've seen some people added like a few ice cubes, but I don't usually add the ice cubes. It just takes up too much space. I personally like to make the sugar-free version just because the regular version does call for just regular sugar. So if you had 2 tablespoons of instant coffee and 2 tablespoons of regular sugar and then 2 tablespoons of water, it just seems like a lot of sugar. So the sugar-free version, I just find it's just a lot better and just a lot more healthy. So yeah, that is the sugar-free version of the Dalgona coffee. So next on the list, we are gonna make the salted caramel version of Dalgona coffee. So what we need to do is we need to make the original recipe again. So we're just gonna add basically like the Swerve, we're gonna add the instant coffee, and then we're gonna add the hot water and mix that up again. So we have our original base here, the original Dalgona base. So now what I like to do to make it the salted caramel version is I like to add a little bit of LadyBoss lean. So we're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of LadyBoss lean. We got 1 tablespoon and the 2nd tablespoon in there. And then what we're gonna add is just a little bit of flavoring. So this is sugar-free salted caramel. Now, if you guys didn't have like the flavoring, I'm sure you could use probably like any kind of flavoring you have. And you just want to use about a teaspoon. That's good. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna blend that up again. Perfect. And it smells so good. So what we're gonna do again is, of course, we're gonna grab our cup. Of course, we're gonna add the unsweetened almond milk to it again. So again, this is just gonna be the cold version. You can totally heat up the almond milk if you want. We're just gonna add about half a cup. Take the mixture here and add it to the top. Just gonna add that in. Look. And that, my friends, is a salted caramel Dalgona coffee. It is really thick on top, but it's so good. There you have it, salted caramel Dalgona coffee. And if you guys also wanted to make the salted caramel and say you didn't have the salted caramel flavoring, you can always just use plain caramel flavoring. So just plain caramel and then just mix it up like I showed you basically in this video, and then you could just add a little bit of salt on top. So it's like the salted caramel version. So last but not least, but I'm gonna show you how to make the LadyBoss Greens Dalgona coffee. Although it's not really coffee, it's just like the LadyBoss Greens Dalgona. So the first thing we need is we need some egg whites. So you wanna make sure that you're using pasteurized egg whites. I mean, I don't like to use just like regular eggs and then just like break it up and then just use the egg whites. I always like to use like the egg whites in the carton. That way I know that they're pasteurized for sure. And then basically I can use them for this recipe. So what you need is you need a 1/4 cup of the pasteurized egg whites. So we got our bowl here. I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup into our bowl. And then what we're gonna do is we are gonna blend the egg whites. It's almost like a meringue, like I said. So next what we need to add is we just need to add about a 1/2 scoop of the LadyBoss Greens. So this is the apple pie flavor, a 1/2 scoop of the LadyBoss Greens going into our egg white mixture. So now what we need to do is, of course, we need to grab a cup. Now this recipe, I do always like to have like the heated, like the warmed almond milk. So, but I am gonna show you guys how to make it with like the cold almond milk because it's also good, but I do prefer like the heated almond milk. We're just gonna take our glass, we're gonna add about 1/2 cup. We are gonna add our LadyBoss Green mixture. And there we have it, our LadyBoss Greens Dalgona. Doesn't that look so good? And it's so good for you. There's so much Dalgona on there, I can barely even get to the almond milk. So good. So those are the 3 Dalgona coffees that I wanted to show you guys how to make. They're really easy to make, so delicious. And if you guys are just sitting at home, and I mean, I've been doing a lot of my grocery shopping now online. So, I mean, you can totally get the egg whites, the LadyBoss Greens. I know like LadyBoss Greens and LadyBoss Lean, they're still shipping out, so you guys can totally order those as well. But the LadyBoss Greens is a really good way to kind of get like all your vitamins and minerals and stuff and like all your healthy greens in like a day. And a yummy drink. Oh, I think I cut up my nose. So if you guys have any questions at all, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know if you guys are gonna try these coffees or not, the quarantine coffees or the quarantine like whipped coffees. And let me know, I mean, if you guys have like a good YouTube video for me to actually do like a fishtail braid, because that is my next thing that I wanna learn. So I hope you guys have an amazing day and I can't wait to chat with you later. Love you, bye.